Game week 28 is behind us. Elephant is back at the top. We have 64 points, same as Liverpool, but we are in front of the Jurgen Klopp side due to our goal difference, which is +7 compared to them. And Manchester City are currently third, with 1 point less. It's probably also worth mentioning that our goal difference is +11 compared to Pep Guardiola's team. And I think that is very, very important, because I wouldn't be surprised if better goal difference decides who will be the champion, with all three clubs being separated by only 1 point after game week 28. So I hope to see Arsenal continuing to push their opponents and scoring as many goals as we can, because that goal difference could be crucial in the end. And although Liverpool and Manchester City are currently behind us on that front, we all know that both of them are capable of winning 5, 6, 7, 8-0 against basically any opponent in the league on their day. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's just keep pushing on all fronts. No mercy, no stopping. I want to see goal after goal after goal. But let's move to our main topic of the day, and that is our next game in the league. To be more precise, Manchester City away at the Etihad. January 2015, the last time that Arsenal beat Manchester City at the Etihad. Can you believe that? 9 years, 9 long years since we last time stepped on the pitch against City at their home ground and took all 3 points. We won 2-0 with Santi Cazorla and Olivier Giroud scoring the goals for us. Manuel Pellegrini was their manager. Do you know how insane that is? Pep Guardiola has been here for 9 years now, since that summer, and we are still waiting to take the win against his side away from home in the league. Absolutely incredible. Arsene Wenger, Unai Emery, Mikel Arteta, they all tried to beat City at the Etihad and they all failed miserably. So the thing that I'm going to say next will probably shock you, and that is, I think we are going to win it this time. I know we said it a million times already, but this time something's different. Something is just different in the air, I guess you could say. I've never been more confident in Arsenal to take 3 points against Pep Guardiola team than I am now. With all due respect to him and his side, they played great football. They are still fighting for all the major trophies. It's business as usual for them, I guess you could say. But still, I think Arsenal are a better side at the moment. And what's maybe even more important, I think the momentum and confidence is on our side. We play some brilliant football. We have 8 wins in a row in the league since the start of 2024. We've been dominant against every single opponent that we've faced in these last few months. And I think the time has finally come for us to break that almost 10-year-old tradition of casually losing at the Etihad. I still think Manchester City are a great side, and according to bookies and pundits, they are obviously still the favorites to win the Premier League title this season. But in my opinion, without any disrespect to City and their fans, I think that this season something's been a bit off about them. Which is funny to say when they are still only 1 point behind the league leader and they are in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I guess that just tells you all you need to know about the standards that they set for themselves and what everyone expects from them each year. Something's just not right with them at the moment. They had a fully fit squad against Liverpool, and when all said and done, I guess we could say that they were lucky to get away with a point against a Liverpool that was hammered with injuries. Alexander-Arnold, Alisson, Bajcetic, Diogo Jota, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Konate, Matip, Thiago. Jurgen Klopp's team managed to break City in the second half with all of these players being out injured. And if only they had more concentration in front of the goal, they could have easily won that game. I'm not gonna lie, before the game, I was convinced that this fully fit Manchester City side, minus Jack Grealish if I'm not mistaken, will walk through Liverpool, especially after we've seen their starting 11. I thought, okay, City is going to win by 2 or 3 goal difference, 100%. But on the contrary, it was City who should have lost that game. and they were fighting for their lives in the second half. The only opponent City have beaten from the so-called Big Six this season is Manchester United. And look, they've been absolutely dreadful this season, so it's not a surprise. But still, that tells you something. They couldn't beat Liverpool, they couldn't beat Chelsea, they couldn't beat Tottenham, they couldn't beat Arsenal. I mean, we beat them 2 times already this season. First in the Community Shield, and then in the league at the Emirates. And the way in which we controlled the game and the narrative against them at our home ground was nothing short of spectacular. We completely outplayed them. And if I'm not wrong, that was the first performance from Pep Guardiola in the league since he took over at Manchester City, statistically, when you look at the complete stats. Their lowest possession percentage, lowest expected goals, chances created, pass completion, etc, etc. I can't be bothered to find those precise stats, but if I remember correctly, it was their worst performance since Pep Guardiola took over. Don't get it twisted. On their day, I still think they can score 5 goals and absolutely annihilate any side in the league if they want. But the truth is, they are struggling at the moment. Yes, they are only 1 point away from the top, they are in the quarterfinals of the UCL, but still, as funny as it sounds, they are struggling. They are not playing on their usual level, which tells you all you need to know about Pep Guardiola and his teams, and how high are his standards. On the other side, you have this record-breaking Avenger side that Mikel Arteta put together. And we are demolishing our opponents in the league week in, week out. Our confidence has never been higher. Our motivation has never been higher. Hell, we are statistically, offensively, playing the best football in the history of this club. Leading the league, most goals scored, least goals conceded, most wins, longest winning streak, you name it. And we are on top in every important statistic so far this season. It's unbelievable. What we are doing at the moment is not normal. But hey, I won't complain. And that's why I think that this current Arsenal team is truly capable of defeating City at the Etihad. The way we play at the moment, quick, direct, high-scoring, attractive football, we must win something. Is it the Premier League? Is it the Champions League? I don't know. Maybe both. But we simply must win something. We need that win. We need that statement win from this squad. That next step win that could push us even higher. And that could give us the confidence that this is finally it. The time has come. We finally managed to win against our main rival, home and away. And we are prepared to win that long-awaited title in May. What's interesting to me is that Liverpool, who are absolutely hammered with injuries, are still pushing week in, week out. And it seems like nothing can stop them at the moment. All the praise to Jurgen Klopp. The things he's doing with them, considering the players that he has at his disposal, is nothing short of phenomenal. Whoever wins the title this season, for me, Jurgen Klopp deserves to win the Manager of the Year. And if I was a Liverpool fan, let me tell you, I would be seriously concerned for the next season. Because I don't think that any other manager in Europe can do what Jurgen Klopp is doing for them. Once again, especially with this current squad. Psychologically, I think they are strong and prepared, no matter who's available for them on that day. They will give their all to win the title for Jurgen Klopp this year. So, at the moment, Arsenal first, Liverpool second, Manchester City third. But we all know that Arsenal plays much better usually when we are not under pressure and when we are not leading the race. Points-wise, it is in our hands now to lose and to keep winning. But like I said, our next game versus Manchester City at the Etihad will give us a lot of answers. If we finally beat them away from home and we go 4 points clear on top, ahead of them, then I think we could seriously start chatting about the title and everything else. That's what I think. But tell me, what are your thoughts? In your opinion, who is currently the favorite to win the title in May? Write down in the comments. Thank you all for watching, thank you for joining in, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.